Hi, I'm Ellen Price, a senior campus recruiter for Moss Adams in beautiful Seattle, Washington, proud 2015 Murrow College graduate, current member of your WSU Alumni Association's Board of Directors, and King County Chapter President. When looking at colleges, my goal was to find a top communication program and an active band as I played trombone throughout high school. I was able to play with the WSU basketball pep band on a visit to campus. Through this experience and the charm of Pullman, I was sold. I started off right away in the Murrow College with aspirations of becoming a news anchor. After getting into the major and learning more about my passions and strengths, I shifted focus to strategic communication with an emphasis in public relations and added a minor of marketing and sport management. Throughout my time at WSU, I got involved in many different organizations. Most notably, I was member of the professional business fraternity Alpha Kappa Psi, where I served as different committee chairs and was the first vice president of marketing for this chapter. Through this organization, I found an amazing network of lifelong friends and developed my leadership skills and passion for helping others. I also worked part-time at UREC, starting off as a recreation supervisor at the playfields and working my way up to facility manager. This was an extremely fun place to work, but also showed me how to better manage my time and build resiliency through managing peers. I was also able to help in the recruiting process of future UREC employees, which eventually led me to my passion of recruiting today. I am forever grateful for the experiences and mentors I have met along the way at WSU and continue to grow today. Getting involved on campus inspired me to stay involved as an alumni and continue to better the community around me. Since graduating, I've had the chance to travel, work with amazing, talented colleagues, and ultimately give back. I'm proud to say I've recruited dozens of Cougs throughout my career. For the last 5 years, I've served in a number of volunteer roles, chairing our King County chapter and scholarship committee, where we've selected over 60 scholars, adding many first-generation college students to the Cougar ranks. My work with the WSU AA board has been meaningful, leading our efforts to engage Cougs from each of the 6 campuses of the One WSU system. And finally, I know it's important to give back to those areas that are important to me, supporting WSU Alumni Association programs that connect Cougs everywhere and scholarships for new students. My advice for you, get involved as soon as possible with your local alumni chapter when you settle in a city. We have over 54 chapters nationwide. Cougs help Cougs, and they want to help you. Congratulations to the class of 2023 on this incredible milestone. I'm so incredibly excited for you and for what's to come. Go Cougs!
Good morning, everyone. The processional of the 127th Spring Commencement Ceremony of the Washington State University System will now begin. Entering the Coliseum from the southwest entrance and leading the processional is Faculty Senate Chair Christine Horn, bearing the University Mace, a traditional symbol of authority. Her honor guard includes Jacob Martinez, President of the Associated Students of Washington State University Pullman, and Samantha Jariki Edgerton, President of the Graduate and Professional Student Association. This is the first of 3 ceremonies being held today. During this ceremony, we will recognize students from the College of Agriculture, Human and Natural Resource Sciences with 249 undergraduates, 22 masters, and 22 doctoral graduates. The School of the Environment with 61 undergraduates and 2 masters. The Voiland College of Engineering and Architecture with 453 undergraduates, 59 masters, and 23 doctoral graduates. The College of Veterinary Medicine with 69 undergraduates, 1 master's, and 8 doctoral graduates. And 23 candidates being commissioned as officers into the United States Armed Forces. In addition to the ceremonies being held here in Pullman, WSU Tri-Cities, Vancouver, and global campuses will hold their ceremonies today as well. This evening, the College of Veterinary Medicine will hood their professional degree candidates. WSU Spokane held ceremonies for their graduates on Thursday and Friday. The College of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences will hold a ceremony for their graduates on Thursday, May 11th, and WSU Everett will honor their graduates next Saturday, May 13th. We proudly salute all WSU graduates. Now entering the platform party, made up of Washington State University administration, leaders of our university's governing bodies, college deans, vice presidents, and vice chancellors, regents, and special guests. Mark Schuster, President, WSU Alumni Association. Phil Weiler, Vice President, Marketing and Communications. Chris Keene, Vice President and Vice Chancellor for Research. Ellen Taylor, Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs. Jenna Hyatt, Assistant Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs and Interim Dean of Students. Nicholas Jeffers, Lieutenant Colonel, United States Air Force. Tammy Berry, Vice Provost for Graduate and Professional Education. Dory Borgeson, Dean, College of Veterinary Medicine. M. Grant Norton, Dean, Honors College. Mary Rezac, Dean, Voiland College of Engineering and Architecture. Wendy Powers, Dean, College of Agriculture, Human and Natural Resource Sciences. Chris Mulick, Interim Vice President for External Affairs and Government Relations. Rianne Chilton, Student Regent. Judy McDonald, Faculty Regent. Lisa Schauer, Regent. Douglas Pica, Regent. Brett Blankenship, Regent. Laura Hill, Senior Vice Provost. And Elizabeth Chilton, Provost and Executive Vice President of Washington State University and Chancellor of WSU Pullman. Please rise for the presentation of the colors by the Washington State University Joint ROTC Color Guard, followed by our national anthem led by Julie Ann Wick, Associate Professor in the School of Music. Will the audience please remain standing and join us in singing the Washington State University Alma Mater? The lyrics can be found on the back of your program. We will be led by America Hoxing, a senior majoring in music composition.
Washington,
WSU family and friends, please be seated. And please welcome Elizabeth Chilton, Provost and Executive Vice President of Washington State University and Chancellor of WSU Pullman.
Good morning. As Chancellor of the Pullman campus, I would like to welcome this first graduating class of 2023 to the 127th Spring Commencement Ceremony, and thank you all for attending this truly joyous occasion. What a great time to be a Coug, am I right? Commencement is the highlight of each academic semester of this great university. Today we recognize the commitment of our graduates that they have made to the betterment of themselves and to the world. We also celebrate their dedication to their education in the face of uncertainty. Over the last few years, our graduates turned adversity into opportunity, seeking out new avenues and adapting to an ever-changing environment in the true Coug fashion. Unprecedented times call for unprecedented tenacity, and they have risen to the occasion. In addition to our students' personal efforts, there are many others who have played major roles for these individuals attaining their academic goals. To honor these individuals, including those who could not be here, I ask for a moment of silence. Thank you. The WSU Board of Regents is the university's governing body, and it gives me great pleasure to introduce you to a member of our Board of Regents, Brett Blankenship. Regent Blankenship?
Thank you, Chancellor Chilton. It's a great pleasure to be with you this morning and this exciting time, and to honor our young people, as well as all the family and friends in the gallery. And my role here is I am the past chair of the Board of Regents. I'm filling in for the current chair, Marty Dickinson, and I have several colleagues with me. I'll introduce them shortly. In the past, traditionally, since we're student-focused, we do not have a graduation speaker. And I usually give a few remarks. So the good news is you do have a speech. The bad news is it's me. And the other good news is it's very short. So for your, I want to give you a short message that I wish would have been told me when I was in your chairs many, many years ago, and that is this. As you go forward, I want you to begin writing your own unique story. Because if you're not writing your story, you're playing a bit part in someone else's. When we go to the movies, there's always the star of the show that draws you there, and everyone else is playing a support role. Supporting roles are important for success, but as you lay out your career plans and where you go from here, let it be your own story. Everyone behind me on stage, without consciously deciding to do it, has done that. Everyone behind me has a unique story. Everyone on the board with me has a unique story. So I started late in life with that concept, and I wound up here. Imagine what you can do if you start today writing your own story. And as we go forward, as you begin to do that, we will all become excited as you become the lead in your own movie, the protagonist in your own novel. And that will be a book that we all want to read, and it will be a movie that we all want to see. So I want to congratulate you as you go forward on that, but I do want to introduce my colleagues who also have their own unique story. On the far left is Faculty Regent Judy McDonald. Dr. McDonald literally wrote the book on mathematics, and I encourage you to find that book. And she gives us faculty perspective on the board and is our first Faculty Regent. Next is Regent Lisa Kiyohokalole Shower, a proud South Pacific Islander. And please stand, Lisa. She has a unique story as well, and been a community activist in the Vancouver area, been on the board with me several years. Recently is now chair-elect of the board, and we're looking forward to her skill set as chair. And next is Douglas Pica, coming us from the Seattle area, a long history with Seattle Children's Hospital. And as the university moves forward in solving the problems of healthcare going forward, we're excited for his input in Washington State University Board of Regents. All unique stories. And just as a prime example of that, with Lisa's election as chair, the current chair, Marty Dickinson, and the vice chair-elect, Jeanette Ramos, who could not be with us, all three positions on the leadership committee of your Board of Regents are female. Show me any other Tier 1 university with that accomplishment, and yet 2 of those are people of color. So show me any other Tier 1 university moving with diversity and inclusion to that level. So there's a lot to be proud of, and that's part of our story. So in closing, thank you for choosing WSU. Thank you for celebrating with us this morning. And please write your own story as you go forward. Go Cougs. Chancellor Chilton.
I'm also going to give a special shout out to our student regent, Rianne Chilton, no relation. Rianne? At least as far as we know, distant cousin maybe. So thank you, Regent Blankenship, and please join me in recognizing all of our regents and the important role that they play in the university. Faculty, staff, and families, commencement is always such a special event, and behind every student here today is an important supporting cast. Would all WSU faculty, staff, and administrative personnel here today please stand? These dedicated educators, researchers, and public servants have played a particularly important role in the lives of the graduates we honor today. The outstanding service by these individuals and their colleagues is critical to the success of our students and the university. Let's recognize all of these employees and thank them for their contributions. Please be seated. It's obvious from the attendance today that our graduates have a lot of support outside of WSU as well. Would all of the Cougar moms please stand and remain standing? How about the Cougar grandmothers and great-grandmothers? And would the Cougar dads and Cougar grandfathers and great-grandfathers please stand? Keep standing. How about Cougar husbands, Cougar wives and partners, and our family, friends, and children, please stand. We applaud all of you for a job well done. Thank you. You may all be seated. I join everyone here in congratulating today's graduates. We are so proud of each and every one of you. Now, I turn the program over to Laura Hill, Senior Vice Provost of Washington State University.
welcome this first graduating class of 2023, I am pleased to introduce Samantha Jaricki Edgerton, President of the Graduate and Professional Student Association, Jacob Martinez, President, Associated Students of Washington State University, and Mark Schuster, President of the Washington State University Alumni Association. Samantha?
Good morning. I am pleased to welcome friends, families, and faculty to this commencement ceremony. On behalf of the Graduate and Professional Student Association, we extend our sincerest thanks for your support, encouragement, and to our moms and dads and extended family, your money. You provide the foundation from which we all flourish. Without further ado, it is with great pride and happiness that I offer our sincerest congratulations to the graduates. Congratulations on your marvelous achievements. Just 3 years ago, with our personal and professional lives changing rapidly due to the COVID-19 pandemic, many of us questioned our reasons for being graduate students and whether or not we would even see this day. Through fortitude, dedication, friendship, and resolve, we overcame significant challenges to find the proverbial light at the end of the tunnel. This journey is one of many that we will take in our lives, and the most memorable trips reveal invaluable lessons that serve as guideposts. I have made a short list of the things I have learned by going to graduate school during the pandemic that I would like to share with you all today, based on the words of characters from J.R.R. Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings trilogy and The Hobbit. Number 1, it's a dangerous business, Frodo, going out your door. You step onto the road, and if you don't keep your feet, there's no knowing where we might be swept off to. Life is full of risk, and we all made a leap of faith when we began our academic journey. Your choices brought you to this moment. Celebrate you and all you've come through. Take stock of the trip, both good and bad. I offer a shout out to our first generation graduates, for you are genuinely charting a new course for yourself and for your families. Number 2, you can trust us to stick with you through thick and thin, to the bitter end. Cherish the friends you made here, the moments of happiness in connection and intellectual discourse, the most difficult moments where a hand was extended to you, a quote, light to you in dark places when all other lights go out. And number 3, the road goes ever on and on, down from the door where it began. Now far ahead the road has gone, and I must follow if I can. Yours has been a journey defined by uncertainty, for many, a generation-defining moment. But now you are the scientists, the writers, the engineers, the marketing executives and financial analysts, the broadcast journalists, and the artist. You have shown extraordinary resiliency, and may your studies here be the first part of a lifetime of learning. Move forward with pride in your accomplishments, the perseverance you have shown, and the friends you have made. May the path you choose in this life be filled with luck and lessons to be learned, and may your work always be rewarded. And once in a while, may you find your way back home. Vamos Cougs, go Cougs.
Good morning, everyone. I mean, that was quite an introduction, but sorry about that. But good morning, my fellow graduates, Cougar friends, and Cougar families. I want to start off by saying congratulations to you all. And I can't believe that after 4 years, this special day is already here. I'm sure we all remember the day we were dropped off at our dorms, feeling a ton of different emotions and not knowing what will happen next. We got to experience so many amazing things we would have never experienced at any other university, especially when we think about the memories we made at Cougar Football Saturdays. This is one of the most prideful communities we will ever live in, and we should all cherish this special day. Throughout college, some of us got involved with different organizations that include the Cougar Marching Band, ASWSU, multicultural organizations, Greek life, and other clubs that have bettered us all as individuals. From all of our involvement, I believe that we are ready to step into the real world and utilize all the skills and knowledge that we've obtained from this one-of-a-kind Pac-12 university. While we have a ton of skills up our sleeve to set us up for success, we will always face a ton of challenges, just like the ones we faced here. Some of us had to take an 8 a.m. because there's no other time provided. Others may have to stay up studying late for an exam that was worth 30% of your grade. And finally, almost all of us had to deal with walking up a ton of hills, and also icy hills. But while most of us won't be facing these same barriers wherever we go, we will still be facing challenges we have not seen yet. However, I do believe that this institution has prepared you all to overcome these barriers and succeed. Take every life lesson you have learned throughout college, as well as every type of advice you have received from your family and friends, and help them guide you to success. As you get thrown out into the real world, you have the capability to make a greater impact on the world and the individuals a part of it. You will constantly evolve into a better version of yourself and learn so much from it through the people you surround yourself with. As I wrap up the speech, begin to reflect on the amazing memories you made and take those memories to guide you on your journey into the real world. I am very thankful for WSU being a part of my life, as well as every one of you that has supported me through college and throughout my presidency here within ASWSU, and I am proud to call myself a Coug. One last thing I want you all to remember, however, is that when you embark on your next journey, to never forget the saying, once a Coug, always a Coug. Congratulations to the class of 2023, and I can't wait to see and hear about your accomplishments. Thank you, and go Cougs.
Alrighty, congratulations to you, the graduating class of 2023. As the Alumni Association president, it is really my great honor to be one of the first people to welcome you to the Cougar alumni family. Now that family is over 220,000 strong, and as of today, you're one of them. So just so you know, from this point going forward, when you see someone wearing Coug gear and you say go Cougs, you're doing it at a whole nother level. So, exactly. So the next few years have a ton of promise and opportunity for you. So to stay connected to that Cougar alumni network is going to be super important for you. So the Alumni Association, we are so proud of your dedication and your hard work towards earning your degree that we're gifting you, with the help of a partnership with BECU, we're gifting all of you a 3-year membership to the Alumni Association. Alumni Association, we have 54 chapters and clubs all over the country, so it's super easy to stay engaged with that Cougar Network family. So, get on our website, get on our Facebook, find your local chapter, find your local contacts, check out all the amazing events that are going on all over the country, and then just click into those, because that network really wants to help you succeed in both your personal and professional goals. Cougs helping Cougs, that's what we do, right? That's what we do for each other. So be sure to stay connected with that Cougar alumni family. Now today we'd like to invite you by your Alumni Center. Bring your family, bring your friends, celebrate with other Cougs and Grads and alumni, a lot of great photo opportunities. If you haven't had a chance to come by your Cougar Alumni Center, it is truly one of the most distinctive alumni buildings in the country. It's in an old barn in the heart of campus, just a short walk or drive from here. So be sure to stop by. But something extra special we want to do for you today is we want you to ring the victory bell in front of the Alumni Center. Now this bell has been part of this campus since 1892. Now, it used to signal the start and end of classes long before Bryan Tower was built, and since 1930, it's only rung after Cougar football victories. But today we want you to celebrate your victory and come by and ring the bell. We're going to be open till 6 o'clock, so stop on by, ring the victory bell, celebrate your incredible achievement and your incredible victory today. So again, congratulations, welcome to the Cougar alumni family, and go Cougs.
Thank you, Samantha, Jacob, and Mark. We are proud of the success of our students. Those carrying the Gonfalon banners today are outstanding students chosen by their respective colleges for their high academic achievements, dedication, and inspiration to their class. Please stand and remain standing when I call your name. Edwin Giannini from the College of Agricultural, Human, and Natural Resource Sciences, earning a Bachelor of Sciences in Economics. Eva Arm from the Voiland College of Engineering and Architecture, earning a Bachelor of Science in Chemical Engineering. Thomas Ballinger from the College of Veterinary Medicine, earning a Bachelor of Science in Genetics and Cell Biology and a second degree Bachelor of Arts in Music. And Hannah Piha, representing the Honors College and receiving a Bachelor of Science in Integrated Plant Sciences from the College of Agricultural, Human, and Natural Resource Sciences. Congratulations to each one of you for an outstanding job. A round of applause for all these outstanding students. Thank you. You may be seated. I bring to your attention the various honor cords, medallions, and stoles worn by some of our graduating students. Students who have demonstrated exceptional academic performance, obtaining a 3.5 or better GPA, are wearing the WSU Custom Honor Cord of Crimson and Gray. With this scholarship recipients, President's Honor Roll students, graduates of the Honors College, and those students who are members of any National Honor Society, please stand and remain standing. While we recognize others in this great class, please hold your applause until the end of the next set of introductions. Any student who is the first university graduate in your family, please stand. Students earning 2 or more degrees today, please stand. Students receiving their degree through Global Campus or another WSU campus, please stand. Any student who served in our nation's armed forces or is a dependent, please stand. Any student that grew up outside the United States, please stand. And any student that is proud to be a Coug, please stand. I think you're all standing right now. Now you may all be seated. For the commissioning of the ROTC officer candidates, it is an honor to introduce Lieutenant Colonel Nicholas Jeffers of the United States Air Force, WSU Aerospace Studies.
Thank you, Vice Provost Hill. Before I begin commissioning, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the hard work of a few Army and Air Force Reserve Officer Training Corps graduates. The ROTC Distinguished Graduate Program is nationally managed in order to recognize the top 10% of commissioning cadets during each fiscal year. Distinguished graduate selection is accomplished through unit quota and regional selection boards. Distinguished graduates, fondly known as DGs, in military services are in the top 10% of their respective cadet peer groups in terms of grade point average, military standing, physical fitness assessment, relative class standing, and are standout performers and demonstrated leadership qualities and character qualities. DGs embody Army and Air Force ROTC values, trust, teamwork, and the tenacity that Provost Chilton spoke about earlier. I would like to take a moment to recognize the students who were chosen by the Distinguished Graduate Program for being the top 10% of commissioned cadets. Please stand, remain standing when I call your name. Cadet O'Haver, Cadet Vecchio, Cadet Ebarb. Congratulations, job well done. And now, will the individuals designated for appointment as commissioned officers in the Armed Forces of the United States come forward? Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your full name. Having been appointed a second lieutenant in the United States Armed Forces, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. That I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. And that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office upon which I'm about to enter. So help me God. Oh yeah. Members of the Board of Regents, Chancellor Chilton, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is a distinct privilege for me to present the newest officer leadership of your armed forces.
those graduating today, their families and friends, this ceremony is a once-in-a-lifetime event. I encourage all graduates, families, and friends to stay for the entire event, out of courtesy and respect for those we honor today. Thank you for your consideration. The candidates for advanced degrees will be presented by Tammy Berry, Vice Provost for Graduate and Professional Education.
Will the candidates for advanced degrees please stand and remain standing when their groups are called? Doctor of Philosophy. Master of Architecture. Master of Engineering and Tech Management. Master of Science. Master of Arts. Master of Applied Economics. Master of Fine Arts. Master of Public Affairs. Professional Science Masters. Chancellor Chilton, I take pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the graduate degrees as announced. You may be seated.
The College of Agricultural, Human, and Natural Resource Sciences and the School of the Environment, presented by Dean Wendy Powers.
Will the undergraduate candidates from the College of Agricultural, Human, and Natural Resource Sciences and the School of the Environment please stand? Chancellor Chilton, I take great pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the baccalaureate degree. You may be seated.
The Voiland College of Engineering and Architecture, presented by Dean Mary Rizak.
Will the undergraduate candidates from the Voiland College of Engineering and Architecture please stand? Chancellor Chilton, I take tremendous pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement towards their degrees. You may be seated.
And the College of Veterinary Medicine, presented by Dean Dory Borgeson.
Will the undergraduate candidates from the College of Veterinary Medicine and the ROTC candidates please stand? Chancellor Chilton, I take great pleasure in presenting these undergraduates for the advancement to the baccalaureate degree. You may be seated.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority of the Board of Regents and the statutes of the state of Washington, I hereby confer upon each of you who fulfill its requirements the degree for which you have been recommended with all of its privileges and obligations.
Will the graduates for Doctor of Philosophy please come forward? Emmett Burris Gornia and Andrew Sutherland, PhD students from the Edward R. Murrow College of Communication, will announce the candidates' names. Diplomas will be presented by Vice Provost for Graduate and Professional Education, Tammy Berry, and Associate Vice Provost of the Graduate School, Raymond Herrera.
Kaylin Litton-Walter, Doctor of Philosophy, Animal Science, hooded by Professor Amber Adams Pragar.
Doan Hawkinson, Doctor of Philosophy, Entomology, hooded by Professor David Crowder.
Imasi Ayautan, Doctor of Philosophy, Economics, hooded by Professor Jill McCluskey.
Joe Aspinwall, Doctor of Philosophy, Immunology, and Infectious Disease, hooded by Professor Kelly Brayton.
Joseph Novelski, Doctor of Philosophy, Economics, hooded by Professor Jill McCluskey.
Rosa Marina Guzman, Doctor of Philosophy, Molecular Bioscience, hooded by Professor Raymond Herrera.
Kennedy Odongo, Doctor of Philosophy, Economics, hooded by Professor Jill McCluskey.
Juan Fun, Doctor of Philosophy, Molecular Bioscience, hooded by Professor Ryan Driscoll.
Botir Okun Jahav, Doctor of Philosophy, Economics, hooded by Professor Jill McCluskey.
Madeline Dennis, Doctor of Philosophy, Molecular Bioscience, hooded by Professor Stephen Roberts.
Sishan Sun, Doctor of Philosophy, Biology, and Agricultural Engineering, hooded by Professor Ju-Ming Tang.
Balganish Karuba, Doctor of Philosophy, Engineering Science, hooded by Professor Alaya Kostrokova.
Udav Batrati, Doctor of Philosophy, Biology, and Agricultural and Engineering, hooded by Professor Manus Karki.
Gary Smith, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemical Engineering, hooded by Professor Alaya Kostyakova.
Zi Hua, Doctor of Philosophy, Food Science, hooded by Professor Mijun Zheng.
Rabayet Sadan, Doctor of Philosophy, Electrical and Computer Engineering, hooded by Professor Anika Dubey.
Umindir Singh Sekuna, Doctor of Philosophy, Food Science, hooded by Professor Minto Michael.
Chu An Kin, Doctor of Philosophy, Electrical and Computer Engineering, hooded by Professor Anurag Srivastava.
Kingan Beng, Doctor of Philosophy, Molecular Plant Science, hooded by Professor Norm Lewis.
Armin Achman, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science, hooded by Professor Anurag Srivastava.
Richard Monanse, Doctor of Philosophy, Plant Pathology, hooded by Professor Tanake Kiwanmu.
Serene Bellakaria, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science, hooded by Professor Jana Dupa.
Arjun Upade, Doctor of Philosophy, Crop Science, hooded by Professor Robert Brugamen.
Nisa Ulumuddin, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemical Engineering, hooded by Professor Jean-Sabin McEwen.
Carl Efforts, Doctor of Philosophy, Crop Science, hooded by Professor Robert Brueggemann.
Ji Zhao, Doctor of Philosophy, Civil Engineering, hooded by Professor Ji Yun Lee.
Bhargavi Ramne, Doctor of Philosophy, Biology and Agricultural Engineering, hooded by Professor Vivian Wu.
David Bowlinger, Doctor of Philosophy, Material Science and Engineering, hooded by Professor John McCloy.
Jay Wen Gwen, Doctor of Philosophy, Biology and Agricultural Engineering, hooded by Professor Vivian Wu.
Selena Akhtar, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science, hooded by Professor Lawrence Holder.
Golam Sarwar Sakil, Doctor of Philosophy, Economics, hooded by Professor Thomas Marsh.
Saeed Ahmed, Doctor of Philosophy, Material Science and Engineering, hooded by Professor Matthew McCluskey.
Muksu Rahman, Doctor of Philosophy, Economics, hooded by Professor Thomas Marsh.
Ray Zhong, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemical Engineering, hooded by Matthew McCluskey.
Ini Shen, Doctor of Philosophy, Individual and Disciplinary, hooded by Professor Tieng Shen.
Clarence King, Doctor of Philosophy, Material Science and Engineering, hooded by Professor Scott Beckman.
Claire Marie Castillo, Doctor of Philosophy, Biology and Agricultural Engineering, hooded by Professor Qin Zheng.
Mohammed Agababe, Doctor of Philosophy, Civil Engineering, hooded by Professor Timothy Jin.
Chen Chen Kang, Doctor of Philosophy, Biology and Agricultural Engineering, hooded by Professor Qin Zhang.
Sarah Murphy, Doctor of Philosophy, Engineering Science, hooded by Professor Von Walden.
Zhu Zhen, Doctor of Philosophy, Economics, hooded by Professor Wesley Blundell.
Wenda Hu, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemical Engineering, hooded by Professor Yang Wang.
Joan Netse Avilan, Doctor of Philosophy, Molecular Bioscience, hooded by Professor Douglas Call.
Anthony Savoy, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemical Engineering, hooded by Professor Yang Wang.
Juliana Brutman, Doctor of Philosophy, Neuroscience, hooded by Professors Gary Wayman and Emily Qualke Creekmore.
Austin Winkleman, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemical Engineering, hooded by Professor Yang Wang.
Fukrodin Ahmed, Doctor of Philosophy, Civil Engineering, hooded by Professor Timothy Ginn.
Ellis Hammond Pereira, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemical Engineering, hooded by Professor Stephen Saunders.
Matt Yorick, Doctor of Philosophy, Civil Engineering and Environmental Engineering, hooded by Professor Jennifer Adams.
Kitana Kaipololoi, PhD in Chemical Engineering, hooded by Bernard Van Wee.
Isabel Rain, MS in Geology. Okay. Riley Ann Baxter's Masters in Science, Natural Resources.
Doctor of Philosophy graduates, please be seated. And will the candidates for Master of Science, Master of Arts, Master of Architecture, Master of Engineering and Technology Management, and Master of Applied Economics please come forward? Diplomas will be presented by Vice Provost for Graduate and Professional Education Tammy Berry and Associate Vice Provost of the Graduate School Raymond Herrera.
Jasmeet Singh Kalasal, MS in Computer Science.
Alexis Richardson, MS Geology.
Muhammad Itza Farir Musad, majoring in computer science.
John Murphy, Masters of Science, Geology.
Paul Graves, Master in Engineering and Technical Management.
Luke Shelfke, Masters in Science, Environmental Science.
Sabrina Grunnerson, Master of Engineering and Tech.
Hannah K. Ronzi, Master's Science, Agricultural Food Science and Management.
Vanessa Leon Hernandez, Masters in Architecture.
Marshall Bartelheimer, Masters in Agriculture.
Aisha Marcos, Masters in Architecture.
Dante Ludlow, Masters in Applied Economics.
Alexander Hill, Masters in Civil Engineering.
Kevin Morris, Masters of Science, Economics.
Alexandra Schieler, Masters in Architecture.
Amanda Fletcher, Professor of Science, Masters, Molecular Bioscience.
Kyle Hoyek, Masters in Architecture.
Gisela Valdermana, Masters of Apparel, Merch, and Textiles.
Trevor Zook, Masters in Architecture.
Olga Berzuki, Masters of Apparel, Merch, and Textiles.
Michael John Nachiri, Masters in Civil Engineering.
Victoria Gonzalez, Masters of Science, Apparel, Merch, and Textiles.
Andriy Zvervachuk, Masters in Computer Engineering.
Gina Desch, Masters of Apparel, Merch, and Textiles.
Haley Mishketska, Masters in Mechanical Engineering.
Lingan Shao, Masters of Apparel, Merch, and Textiles.
Keaton Cox, Masters in Architecture.
Justin Jenke, Masters of Apparel, Merch, and Textiles.
John McCornack, Masters in Architecture.
Colby Smith, Masters in Agricultural and Plants Health Management.
Dylan Adams, Masters in Architecture.
Alexander Lempine, Masters of Food Science.
Jacob Lewis, Masters in Architecture.
Hunter Rohr, Masters of Applied Economics.
Austin Robinson, a Masters in Architecture.
Estela Navarro, Masters of Applied Economics.
Emma White, Masters in Architecture.
Ben Stone, Masters of Applied Economics.
McKay Wittenberg, Masters in Architecture.
Irma Tafsir, Masters of Applied Economics.
Diego Quintana, Masters in Architecture.
Cade Stevenson, Masters of Applied Economics.
Lorenzo Carbone, Masters in Architecture.
Jess Johnson, Masters of Applied Economics.
Naeem Shook, Masters in Architecture.
Dano Holt, Masters of Applied or Science and Natural Resource Science.
Camry Kazoon, Masters in Architecture.
Jacob Lea Sayas, Masters of Mechanical Engineering.
Benjamin Fleiss, Masters in Architecture.
Heather Carbon, Masters of Food Science.
Ruben Estrada, Masters in Architecture.
Claire Warren, Masters of Food Science.
Ryan Quinn, Masters in Architecture.
Elizabeth Purser, Masters of Preventative Science.
Anna Post, Masters in Architecture.
Mavesh Ray Zayed, Masters of Food Science.
Annie Splight, Masters in Architecture.
Marin Zuun Ikwese, Masters of Food Science.
Carly Anise, Masters in Architecture.
Natalie Waters, Masters of Soil Science.
Taylor Olson, Masters in Architecture.
Tu Shun, Masters of Food Science.
Jillian Carlson, Masters in Architecture.
Jim Zai Zhang, Masters of Material Science and Engineering.
Julia Kaminsky, Masters in Architecture.
Sei Ya, Masters of Chemical and Engineering.
Ilse Agapito, Masters in Interior Design.
Gwen Zhang Li, Masters of Computer Science.
Kelly Gardner, Masters in Engineering and Technical Management.
Wei Nu A, Masters of Civil Engineering.
Elijah Christofferson, Masters in Engineering and Tech Management. Okay. Rachel Black, Masters in Engineering and Tech Management. Mary Ann Stewart, and Masters in Engineering and Tech Management. Logan Dial, Masters in Electrical Engineering. Uluwafemi Ajay Eba, Masters in Electrical Engineering. Corey J. Groden, Masters in Mechanical Engineering. Ana Isabel Grancha Jesus, Environmental Engineering. Rakib Sadiq, Masters in Environmental Engineering. Rajun Andekari, Masters in Civil Engineering. Prasanath Anakudra Luri, Masters in Computer Science. Harsh Tiaga, Masters in Computer Science. Sanjithra Baristashiti, Masters in Computer Science. Pallavi Arakuchirara, Masters in Computer Engineering. Mad-E Musurthru, Thrupu Chamararin, Masters in Computer Science. Palivri Sharama, Masters in Computer Science. Disha Vranshlik Sonishete, Masters in Computer Science. Arishvura Sharma, Masters in Computer Science. Vishnu Priya Chimata, Masters in Computer Science. Akshaya Vekteshe, Masters in Computer Science.
Now announcing the College of Agricultural, Human, and Natural Resource Sciences.
Presented on the north side of the Coliseum floor will be the candidates from the College of Agriculture, Human and Natural Resource Sciences and School of the Environment. Presented on the south side of the Coliseum floor will be candidates for ROTC commissioning, the Voiland College of Engineering and Architecture, and the College of Veterinary Medicine. Candidates, please come forward. Diplomas will be presented by Dean Wendy Powers, Dean Mary Rezak, and Dean Dory Borgeson.
Now announcing the Voiland College of Engineering and Architecture. Callum McDonald.
Now announcing the College of Agricultural, Human and Natural Resource Sciences, Alexa Wood.
Tyler Richard.
Nikki Baker.
Shazvetasva Dimitrov.
Madeline Pullman.
Luke Martinez.
Brianna Sather.
Keegan Brendel.
Mariah Smith.
Bobby Templin.
Finn Valier.
Kenji Adachi.
Diana Lopez.
Ron Ian Rutger.
Tessa Baker.
Ava Strom.
Megan Kavanaugh.
Lovey Backus.
Lucas Duncan.
Morgan Backus.
Amaya Evans.
Jason Doe.
Julian Rayner.
Ben Liu.
Naomi Shavira.
Andrew Fritz.
Isabel Evans.
Jose Salmoro.
Emma Zaney.
Caleb Lee.
Emily Becker.
Kyoji Natashora.
Caitlin Recub.
Nathan Brown.
Claire McNee. Me.
Alec Christensen.
Amanda Monroe.
Ambira Bandada.
Alberto Quiroz Guzman.
Retijik Algarboshlo.
Kyle Toston Rude.
Nathan Magarome.
Chloe Yushka.
Asimita Akaraya.
Kaylin Lilly.
James Mintier.
Brianna Mendoza.
Gina Hamilton.
Connor Coulter.
Isabella Romeo.
Bree Carver.
Lane Machuca.
Kyla Hagar.
Hayden O'Haver.
Jaden Arez Hadani.
James Leggett.
Mongoli Estrada.
Maxwell Wright.
Ashlyn Yakovich.
Connor Parkinson.
Maria McMahon.
Megan Bernard.
Teal Mitby.
Lane Williams.
Tanner Williams.
Marcelina Ikabar.
Itzel Belvatkas Acosta.
Katie Teshafer.
Nicholas Kuhn.
Yuran Han.
Crystal Drews.
Jui John.
Maria DeVille.
Bajang Wang.
Allison Burdett.
Samuel Jacoby.
Elise Jukotich.
Riley Gelhouse.
Lindsay Chandler.
Jordan Waring.
An Kobayashi.
Austin Martin.
Shi-Ring Junbei Yangden.
Hunter McClure.
Rose Young.
Tyler Jones.
Alex Hampton.
Selena Wen.
Jose Mendoza Tovar.
Nick Kyleball.
Yajun Yang.
Stephanie Lamas.
Carla Kuhn Bling.
Jacob Smith.
Rachel Moss Kuntel.
Jarrell Chapman.
Maria Wilson.
Andrew Smith.
Savannah Carter.
Brendan Nelson.
Sophia McMasters.
Nathan Balcarcer.
Allison Stingman.
Elijah Stoll.
Shelby Miller.
Stephen Amos.
Jesse Lyles.
Strayer Silverston.
Catherine Franz.
Michael McNaughton.
Emery Snyder.
Aiden Nunn.
Madison McKim.
Dalip Chokar.
Tony Nguyen.
Dongjun Lee.
Allison Brendan.
Ethan Miller.
Stephanie Castro Figueroa.
Martin Boy.
Sarah Kim.
Alex King.
Sophia Woodman.
Jocelyn Borichik.
Kelsey McWowen.
Trevor Nays.
Estella Darrow.
Michaela Dean.
Hector Lopez Sanchez.
Pavel Braginski.
Hannah Sarman Ento.
Zoe Parker.
Alexis Rodriguez Gonzalez.
Zach Griswold.
Lainey Padel Ford.
Aiden Griffin.
Syra Allen.
Trey Uwehar.
Kaya Blumber.
Charles Nickerson.
Shaylin Reed.
Daisha Shi.
Taylor Talbot.
Shinru Lee.
Stephanie Sheekiss.
Albert Lucas.
Morgan Narby.
Tay Ho.
Angelic Antella.
Caleb Valdez Copeland.
Hunter Scheller.
Natish Sige.
Casey Jennings.
Shaiva Mulchhotra.
Hazel Jarvis.
Kyle Martin.
Chloe Curtis.
Bonnie Tan.
Ryan Yuang.
Cameron Jameson.
Sarah Y. Parcone.
Connor Storm.
Alexis Jimenez.
Hugo Apontek.
Jake Esserman.
Riley McNulty.
Aaron Appleby.
Killian Griffin.
Eliza Marineman.
Gerardo Frescos.
Rachel Tarif.
Ji Woon Kim.
Darine Un Rivara.
Michael Maddox.
Jackson Parker.
Matthew Bauer.
Samantha Box.
Benjamin Gall.
Lauren Cook.
Levi Duff.
Sophia Sadens.
Maria Sager.
Maggie Rash.
Nicholas Schofield.
Jody Kennedy.
Sebastian Smith.
Olivia Lewis.
William Foster.
Jesus Gonzalez.
Xuan Fu Huang.
Nicholas Wyckoff.
Yahi Fang.
Eden Kuset.
Dennis Anzora.
Noah Beechiner.
Joseph Kayam.
Daniel Mering.
Ryan Moline.
Jerry Torres.
Hannah Brickwood.
Alejandro Borges.
Sarah Apshar.
Jose Mondragon.
Luke Apsher.
Eric Mondeza.
Wade Kappa.
Michaela Rapp.
Anna Iyuti.
Jabonda Sheldon.
Trevor Park.
Jaron Schneider.
John Spur.
Devin Gernard.
Brandon Cook.
Elisa Nelson.
Shaira Feinberg.
Francisco Delgoan Uchezvez.
Dawson Whipple.
Bailey Watkins.
Tom Arad.
Alyssa Dryder.
Evan Kimrello.
Rachel Sharger.
Nathan Bunge.
Julie Layden.
Emma Dickinson.
Ruby Anderson.
Blake Coulter.
Luke Carlson.
Brian Huwakka.
Kyle Johnson.
Palmer Sandano.
Martha Loom.
Josh Gillenland.
Lindsay Selman.
Jarin Manuel.
Audrey Sineakor.
Mark Angelo Armos.
Marie Dunn Lehman.
Oscar Agapito.
Allison Haley.
Nestor Herrera.
Marion Limnum. Samantha Marriott.
Avery Ritter.
Grace Whipple.
Rihanna Herman.
Madeline Castell.
Lorenza Zapar Ferweste.
Morgan Stahl.
Cassidy Sauvage.
Brisa McAuliffe.
Michelle Cordova Ramirez.
Katie Beckner.
Erica O'Neill.
Valerie Oxnifger.
Kia Payne.
Adriana Zungoza.
Danae Franklin.
Usha Cadwell.
Erin Haishaida.
Milo Harris.
Malika Aliashi.
Sydney Neely.
Senji Pei.
Emily Hunter.
Bellaray Northup.
Uli Dews.
Dina Bakelu.
Ulisa Batawell.
Brenda Jeanette Dominguez Reyes.
Andrew Bartu Heimer.
Yvette Peral Estrada.
Kelly Gagney.
Alejandra Amonzala.
Grace Llewellyn.
Denise Gallo.
Taylor Heimbigner.
Ida Cher.
Kayla Richardson.
Claudia Sanchez.
Whitney Bean Yorgberg.
Anna Scott.
Keenan Kunter-Rotes.
Mallory McKendrick.
Alan Harder.
Jessica Berbarbi.
Ashley Gunning.
Rachel Losi.
Evelyn Rule.
Luke Hamilton.
Dawn Hung.
Sydney Troy.
Catherine Martin.
Fuano Nongo.
Madison Oshakbar.
Jacqueline Allen.
Ryan Baggett.
Amy Borer.
Natalie Fogarty.
Veronica Daldalden.
Hannah Blackman.
Rayleigh Hendricks.
Kaylee Moore.
John Brown.
Abby Lynn Hunn.
Sophia Paleka.
Hannah Evans.
John Lenmar Dinho Se Fuenseste.
Bella R.E. Garun.
Colin Arnold.
Lucy Brewski.
Corey Saley.
Shi Yuang Peng Ling.
Christian Ortega Cortez.
Ashley Blackmore.
Tevelyn Thompson.
Jenna Holt.
Lauren Pate.
Samantha Ing.
Taryn White.
Ashley Heskett.
Grace Preedy.
Emily Rahman.
Anthony Noble.
Madison Follis.
Nazir Gerupchu.
Kayla Christensen.
Nicholas Powell.
McKenna Harville.
Luke Na.
Lena Whiskey.
Wendy Wren Kasana.
Anna McMurphy.
Liam Schill.
Alexis Hufnagel.
Dylan Moyano.
Emily Keppelman.
Dakota Whitty.
Aisha Patel.
Cooper Ray.
Kendall Solis.
Ethan Kopp Fukudu.
Emma Atkinson.
Nicholas McCracken.
Misha Van Royen.
Abai Mendoza.
Benjamin Wyckoff.
Morero Cabrera Garcia.
Victoria Monroe.
Thane Sutan Thon Vibul.
McKenna Bio.
Harrison Weisty.
Lisa Stearns.
William Love.
Morgan Manuel.
Noah England.
Anan El Raz Garcia.
Evan T. Huntley.
Jenny Hernandez Ramones.
Alexander Lustoff.
Nikki Melnick.
Pranshu Agarawal.
Sierra Ramese Ortiz.
James Garchari.
Brooke Mack.
Mason Summers.
Olivia Wren.
Nyan Yonwen.
Julie Ray.
Rachel Schwartz.
Andrea Livey.
Kylie Green.
Dustin Johnson.
Una Vangalpati.
Bradley Lubeck.
Logan Langstaff.
Florence Ramirez.
Zanat Al-Salhati.
Hunter Duke.
Ian Stoik.
Sean Jellison.
Derek Fung. Madeline McElroy.
Isika. Kobe Ross.
Madeline McElroy.
Connor Dobbin.
Serenity Valasa.
Megan Porchert.
Amelia Aichile.
Carly Henson.
Hannah Airy.
Joshua Kitte.
Muhammad Farouk.
Theodore Gorgon.
Jordan Kamba.
Emily Davenport.
Nicholas Rijiwani.
Riley Griffin.
Andrea Garcia.
Chase Wilker.
Zaid Karde Muzlus.
Chase Wish.
Joseph McReynolds.
Liam Brennan.
Raul Paez Garcia.
Adra Idren.
Jean Pereira Vega.
Ida Al-Sami.
Sofia Carmela Rubio.
Adam Espiro.
Eva Arm.
Eric Monreymon.
Connor Schlish.
Sang-Hyu Ek Lee.
Jim Floyd.
Caleb Baisley.
Christopher Lane.
Jorge Oresco Velasquez.
Marcel Muyango.
Maxwell Franez.
Aline Uwase.
Kobe Soseth.
Nasser Garib Nassar Ali Al-Sari.
Seth Markley.
Matthew Morrison.
Edwin Gina Nini.
Ali Algaraf.
Meet Vithani.
Frank Yaris.
Micah McDonald.
Thanks, my guy. Austin Jarek.
Lainey Skiles.
Rafael Wilson Rodriguez.
Poppy Davies.
Zachary Champion.
Raquel Dombey.
Bronson Burton.
Samuel Pigman.
Parker Hankins.
Michelle Kent.
Caitlin McMurray.
John Kemp.
Taylor Pickering.
Miranda Mitchell.
Logan Kuntz.
Christopher Bush.
Jaron Stevenson.
Michael Morgan.
Ian Lacombe.
Nathan Fosnick.
Caitlin Lane.
Harrison Van Eck.
Reagan Brown.
Emma Pernino.
Justin Beardefung.
Lucy Frey.
Zachary Red Elf.
Jacob Lehman.
Jared Hu Manny.
Cooper Campbell.
Michael Hagan.
Martin Arilo Rodriguez.
Mason Quinn.
Colby Beasold.
Ryan Henderson.
Annabella Valdovinos.
Justin Smith.
Ian Kanishiro.
Jay Brendable.
Miguel Cruz Santiago.
Connor Spauman.
Lucianne Case.
Connor Callison.
Madison Cox.
Benjamin Hamilton.
Mackenzie Ochoa.
Christopher Kruger II.
Aronza Unroya Meyiha.
Wilson Ladd.
Hannah Pia.
Adrian Esparza.
Tyler Dutra.
Blake Nelson.
Meha Gao.
Maxwell Farrington.
Andrea Hernandez.
Maiden Tobeck.
Adon Seidel.
Michael Kinnaw.
Joshua Mars.
Benjamin Funsell.
Kyler Keogh.
Luke Walker.
Joseph Dow.
Jackson Lindell.
Now announcing the School of the Environment.
Peyton Biggs.
Madison Monroe.
Leslie Garzalo Esquivel.
Gus Gabrielle.
Cameron Stout.
Evan Barnes.
Jaden Bean.
Jared Getz.
Edwin Garay.
Gavin Rory.
Travis Tallman.
Henry Kimmons.
Michael Epic.
Ethan Schultz.
Christopher Fink.
Isabel Estrada.
Oliver Lawrence.
Lauren Plowkowski.
Jace Boylo.
Ben Asen.
Nick Shover.
Devin Deljutis.
Gabrielle Middleton.
Haley Flowers.
Tyson Nyson.
David Rivera.
Blake Hansen.
Deacon Lamb.
Gavin Stott.
Cade Simpson.
Andrew Askew.
Sage Neely.
Richard Corson.
Vanessa Sagoon.
Christian Brown.
Cole Farwell.
Aaron Harris.
Brian Lee.
Abby Harnish.
Jeffrey Lebo.
Ethan Schaefer.
Mackenzie Perry.
Corey Schwartz.
Andrew Cinquini.
Johnny Martinez.
Melissa De Leon.
Bakari.
Isabella Tan.
Kyle Deering.
Andrew Hines.
Travis Vaughn.
Dennis Belginger.
Garrett Kolf.
Jasmine Ortiz.
Terrence Nguyen.
Lauren LePloy Denvin.
Musa Husseini.
Grace Tesh.
Benjamin McAlis.
Shelby Walker.
Rishvuk Varma Dalta.
Angelica Ramirez.
Hunter Davis.
Amanda Carey.
Chen Bai.
Claudia Berry.
Samuel Ward.
Ian Nichols.
Madeline Zadzora.
Jess Steele.
Evan Monhazer.
Lindsay Hunt.
Anastasia Demonies.
Nami Kennedy.
Charles Phillip.
Brad Conway.
Griffin Renaro.
Jose Torres Olea.
Ian Wells.
Kobe Mayonde.
David Ringbloom.
Nicholas Carrasco.
Bryson White.
Tyler Maki.
Jonah Invognuk.
Keith Johnson.
Jose Dominguez.
Colton Baldwin.
Lane Harlan.
Haley Smith.
Ben Rodriguez.
Julia Stevens.
Spencer Knapp.
Patrick Kelly.
Yuri Garvin.
Darius Withrow.
Malik Roberson.
Gabriella Nicodemus.
Turner Mead.
Stephen Boland.
Benjamin Laughlin.
Isabel Landquist.
Stefano Garwento.
Madeline Austin.
Sarah Mingo.
Madison Sheldon.
Catherine Whitman.
Nathan Price.
Bryce Lane.
Savannah Swanson.
Aaron Hahn.
Phoenix Bennett.
Grant Midkiff.
Jerome Dorson.
Matthew LaFlave.
Peyton Hallis.
Blake Wenigener.
Samantha Coleman.
Taylor Crook.
Now announcing the College of Veterinary Medicine.
Zachary Victor.
Evelyn Hentz.
Casey Smith.
Taylor Moore.
Maxwell Cheeseman.
Juliet Yamanauchi.
Brandon Fullerman.
Nathan Taylor.
Megan Riley.
Christopher Aspinwall.
Tyler Schofield.
Benjamin Barahman.
Justin Zhong.
Tin Tran.
Sebastian Cordero.
Duncan Hubanks.
Cameron Cornwell.
Kaylin Toyami.
Ian Oshero.
Mauricio Tella Alaves.
Brendan Dow.
Ayushi Nunlin Ranjun.
Jackson Plymale.
Carson Caruther.
Halston Borzima.
Sydney Crosdell.
Tyler Schroeder.
Allison Garvey.
Zach Scorn.
Garrison Gregory.
Sebastian Tolia.
Hannah Johnson.
Liam Wilson.
Erica Stryker.
Taylor Hagenmere.
Garrett Struffler.
Harrison Shinohara.
Nora Zander.
Jonas Tolley.
Paulina Karpushkini.
Eduxi Hoodri.
Parker Johnson.
Chad Nunnenmaker.
Thomas Bollinger.
Benjamin Mathis.
Jake Landers.
Benjamin Comforti.
Brett Ewing.
Kevin Angelshen.
Alec Warner.
Joseph Babbitt.
Francesca Tandeschi.
Ron A. Huda.
Yihashin Ni.
Ryan Taylor.
David Hunter.
David Phillips.
Mateo Cornetto.
Jasper Ellingson.
Emily Martin.
Carlos Campos Ortiz.
Lauren Duffy.
Gage Pash.
Ethan Sanderson.
Evan Walker.
Emily Copps.
Tristan Straby.
Allison Dockner.
Austin Miller.
Julianne Clinton.
Reagan Mall.
Sarah Wright.
Travers Sorensen.
Christopher Rice.
Aaron Abelson.
Jasmine Jackson.
Justin Pilgrim.
Julia Richards.
Jacob Benedict.
Benjamin Scott.
Ryan Cole.
Catherine Collender.
Nohit Manahochamana.
Micah Hotelling.
Daiki Ashtashka.
Angel Della Grando.
Beckett Carpenter.
Haley Morrison.
Edgar Rodriguez.
Diana Rios.
Michael Sullivan Johnson.
Richard Dinkelman.
Alice Wernday.
Yasnina Mendez Valquez.
Dylan Sullivan.
Alina Filkowski.
Christian Ruiz.
Caitlin Atawe.
Kundevi Thondun.
Samantha Chappelle Stiles.
Riley Dick.
Madison Click.
Joseph Eitman.
Madov Kanam.
Miles Davis.
William Gorton.
Kieran Sinthunthvon.
Dennis Tanumanyasha.
Osama Al-Arani.
Adriana Dirk.
Hassan Al-Kalzemi.
Zachary Humphrey.
Dario Castro.
Addison Thompson.
Caitlin McDougall.
Alexis Daniels.
Sawyer Vasey.
Sawyer Shepard.
Thausani Nyoanye.
Anna Rogers.
Sahi Ad.
Gracie Ben Omu.
Princess K. Gothumbepe.
Hannah Moradina.
Daniela Green.
Wilmer Castillo.
Sierra Roethlisberger.
Sydney Swatzel.
Sarah Street.
Peyton Creech.
Zoe Kennedy.
Catherine McHugh.
Hannah Fullerman.
Victor Zapata Reyes.
Alexandria Verkraut.
McKenna Spencer.
Chandler Cast.
Alexandra Milana.
Paige Monaghan.
Wayne Qua.
Elginluda Alexandria.
Zydra Zolar. No.
Kylene Edwards.
Miyako Schwartzmiller.
Darren Thompson.
Taylor Waldron.
Victoria Burnett.
Caitlin White.
Paige Thompson.
Brian Kirika.
Ahmed Al-Gindi.
Hua Ting Wu.
Tyler Burton.
Zane Tuck Alik.
Callan Bratton.
Muthas SUV.
Ashton Dial.
Cole Harrington.
Madeline Haney.
Matthew Dornicki.
Cole Moore.
Richard Marcanas.
Paula Hernandez Alfaro.
Ushar Gavidel.
Aaron Lynn.
Ryan Carrick McKee.
Matthew Morley.
Charlotte Wirtz.
Walker Smith.
Pavitra Anutathnram.
Nicholas Bonington.
Anik Brish Khan.
Brandon Mayer.
Adam Hagen Gruber.
Shane McCormick.
Ryan Kerr McRuger.
Emiko Cook.
Melbourne Kettleridge.
Isaac Hernandez.
Tyler Ope.
Domika Gashti.
Paul Veneer.
Mostaf Almanani.
Nolan Clarely.
Hector Torres.
David Richards Parach.
Roman Abeti.
Grant Berry.
Alexander Placencia.
Lance Stupfel.
Lewis Gannon.
Zachary Springer.
Abigail Hahn.
Ian Harris.
Parker Likes.
Yusheng Leung.
Sean Clark.
Shiming Shea.
Gregory Johnson.
Kusa Alpariwa.
Avery Needham.
Adula Ashrashi.
Tyler McDonald.
Lee Von Akren.
Aiden Barber.
Cutter Star.
Aiden O'Lear.
Jordan Taylor.
Jennifer Espin.
Rory Schuler.
McKaylee Beck.
Harvey Walker.
Princess Barintos.
Brooke Downing.
Shaylin Erickson.
Florence Ada Soapy.
Brittany Casillas.
Colby Vollner.
Julian Martin.
Colton Pierce.
Jose Pascasio.
Trevor Whitmer.
Carter Schaefer.
Marley Rabalinon.
Cooper Curry.
Jake Gordon.
Zach Dayball.
Tanner Laning.
Asia Oisuto.
Anthony Siri.
Jason Allen Dinho Fuentes. Drew K. Kajal Ramini. Olivia Ramirez. Eleanor Wilson. Nicole Kaiser. Kafan Al-Musalami.
We would now like to recognize a posthumous Coug grad student. Owen Orovitz passed away on January 14th, 2023. Owen was in the Carson College of Business, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration with a major in accounting. He was at senior status, earning a 3.12 cumulative GPA. Owen started at WSU fall term of 2019 and was on track to graduate today, spring 2023. Owen called WSU his home in the States. Growing up in Germany, his family has served in the U.S. military with joint citizenship from Ireland and the United States. He was an Eagle Scout and avid outdoorsman, often finding his way helping children and others to create outdoor activities. Owen had a deep love for painting, music from all genres, and adventure of traveling. Here to accept his posthumous degree is his friend, McKaylee King, and his roommate, Riley Gelhouse.
Graduates of the class of 2023, please stand. You may now move the tassel from the right side of your mortarboard to the left side, signifying you have earned your academic degree. Congratulations and go Cougs!
Butch, we're gonna sing the fight song. Let's go.
And one more time, please be seated.
Hello. Before we conclude, I want to thank the WSU community and all the workers and volunteers for making today truly a special day for our graduates. Please join me in showing our appreciation with a round of applause for their efforts. We'd also like to inform everybody that Brailsford Visitor Center has backdrops for photos, so please be sure to stop by if you'd like to take advantage of the photo opportunities with your friends and family. This concludes our ceremony. Graduates, please stay in place until the platform party has departed and you are excused by ushers. Honor Guard and Mace Bearer, please lead the recessional.
Ushers, please excuse the graduates.